There's a practice that I learned from Kahn that can truly be life-changing. It was one of his retreats, I think, that he said this, and I didn't even have to write it down because it just stayed with me. He said, learn. This is not always easy and it takes time, so patience is key here, but he said, learn to admire yourself. And I want to bring emphasis to the word learn that he said, because sometimes we need to unlearn the way that we've been treating ourselves, the way that we've been relating to ourselves. We unlearn that, we unlearn the conditioning, we unlearn the ways that we've looked at ourselves throughout our whole lives. And we learn, which means it takes time, it takes practice, we learn to admire ourselves. I'm not even saying, what do you like about yourself? What can you accept about yourself? Let's take a step higher, step further. What can you admire about yourself? And there's things that I guarantee you that people truly love about you. And at first when I've tried this, it feels narcissistic. It feels kind of weird and selfish, and I'm like, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm turning into a narcissist. And I like one thing that Matt said at some point, I don't even remember where, that he said that these things for heart-centered people, for sensitive people, this is not narcissistic, it's actually therapeutic. It's very empowering for us to try this and experience this. So at first it was challenging for me. It felt kind of strange. It felt so unfamiliar to the parts of me that actually really wanted this and needed this. But there's many things about my personality that, if I'm honest enough, and I'm gonna feel arrogant saying this in a video, and I have those fears that, this mosquito driving me crazy, I have those fears that how are people going to receive this? How are people going to interpret what I'm saying? That there's things about my personality that I truly admire. I've always said this, I really like the idea of, it's cool to inspire other people, but I actually love inspiring myself, as weird as that sounds. Can I inspire myself based on the actions that I take, based on the way that I treat people, based on the way that I treat those that have even maybe taken advantage of me, treated me in ways that were not the most loving, caring, most ideal way to treat a human being. And the things that actually people admire within myself, when people tell me like how compassionate I am, how loving I am, and this and that, for many of us, it's actually tough to receive the compliments, truly receive them. And it's even tougher to actually maybe say those to ourselves and actually admire those things about ourselves. So like I said, I do admire how compassionate I am, how kind I can be to people, how I treat others the way I want to be treated, and how I treat others sometimes even better than I've been treated by them. And there's many things about my personality and my passion and enthusiasm and this and that, like things that I love so much about my being, the way that I am. And it's not just about, sometimes we can also, yes, we can admire accomplishments and things we've done and things we've accomplished, but I like going a little deeper and going to actually like qualities about ourselves, things about you, things about your personality, things that make you you. And it might take a little bit, holy crap, there's so many mosquitoes here. It might take a little bit of time, and that's okay. But maybe even grab a piece of paper. I want to challenge you right now. Grab a piece of paper. What are the things that you can actually admire about yourself? I'm not talking about accepting, welcoming, liking, loving. What can you admire about yourself? If nothing comes up, that's okay, because we're gonna judge ourselves right away. And then maybe you got 3 things on your list and you're gonna think that someone else got 6 or 7 or 10. The less things you can honestly and authentically say that you admire about yourself, it's just showing you how much room there is for more opportunities to love yourself at such a deep level and admire things about yourself. So maybe you can try that. Maybe you can do it in a piece of paper. Maybe you can go in front of the mirror and just say to yourself, this might be challenging. Tears might come up, maybe anger, frustration, things might come up, but can you say things, looking into your eyes, can you say things to yourself that you admire about yourself? And also, like Matt says, like, we always need more love, not less. Like, if you're sad, you need more love, not less. If you're frustrated, you need more love, not less. If you're depressed, if you're angry, if you're angry for the fact that you don't really admire yourself yet, you need more love, not less. So compassion. I always like to I say we all have a pair of glasses. We all see the world through our own pair of glasses. Sometimes, if you can change your prescription and add a tiny bit more compassion to the set of glasses that you see the world through, a tiny bit more compassion, might be a more enjoyable journey and even a more beneficial one. You don't need to force it. It will naturally, through time, improve and increase. But let's try to not be so hard on ourselves for the fact that we might feel like we don't love ourselves enough, whatever the hell that means. So I just wanted to share that idea today. I just wanted to share that little exercise. I truly hope it helps. If you want more ideas, there's so many things that I could share. I don't want to make the video too long. If you want more ideas, exercises, tools, tips, whatever, mindset shifts and all that, I'll put the link below for the resource that I have with some of the best things that I've learned along my journey. If this resonates, first of all, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out, helps out the channel, allows these videos to be shared with more people, recommended to more people. So that would mean a lot. That really means a lot. And if this resonated, I'll try to remember to put some videos up here that might be really helpful if you want to go a little deeper. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helped. Have an amazing day.